Hurricane, a tidal wave. Essence perfect, life looks brilliant. Give me more of this. I'm out of control, about to blow, and I've been caught in the undertow. So toxic, but I can't get enough. You're burying me, burying me. Yeah, you're burying me, burying me. You've got me hypnotized. Push me out of myself. You've got me hypnotized. I can see, I can hear, going crazy, but the light has got me hypnotized. You've got me hypnotized. And get you out of my hand again. Is it wrong? Is it right? It's like I've won my final war without a fight. I'm out of control, about to blow, and I've been caught in the undertow. So toxic, but I can't get enough. You bury me, bury me. I know you bury me, bury me. You've got me hypnotized. Push me out of myself. You've got me hypnotized. I can see, I can hear, going crazy, but the light has got me hypnotized. You've got me hypnotized. Get you out of my head. Get you out of my head. Hurricane.
Please note.
Never gonna stop, never gonna change, never gonna do the things you say. I run my own way to get there. Pulls a coin in the eye, seem to care. In the air, no more crowd, just the opposite kind of few clouds. So tell me this time is coming, for the sake of all your lies. Why don't you try to be wise? Now that I need you, why? Just to feel like I'm fading. And though my heart breaks a beat inside, I press the lens just to tell you, don't leave the way, don't leave the same.
Ready to fight, ready to go, that's my final word. Taking chances, a gift I just can't want. Pulling a game, pushing my brain with the candlelight. I catch my breath and let it burn, 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 burn. Burn the pain, burn the lies, burn the fear inside myself, and burn it all again. It's the right time to escape this cage I've been looking for so long. Is that where I belong? Let it burn, burn, burn into the ground.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Japanese Wrestling Update. I am your co-host, Andre C. Right over here, it's the Dark Princess herself. It's Melball.
It's a spooky ooky hour on a Friday, I'm guessing, but also I'm trying to hide the fact that my shirt doesn't properly fit. She's gotten a little big. Her back's a little The back's a little bulky. Not going to complain about that, though. I am enjoying the dew today, though. How are you doing, my friend?
I am doing just fine. I had a good day at work today. Came home, did some editing for some of the stuff for here, working on some graphics for Sunday when I go live special with Miss Lauren Goodnight on the post show for All In. Want to say hello to some people in the chat. Ed, thank you so very much. My other tag team partner. Cannot wait to see you live on here tomorrow. Oh, yes, I can't wait. Can't wait to piss you off and make you happy with my comments. Bobby
Same.
Stats, hello, sir.
Bobby Stats.
Hello.
Hello, Bobby. Hope you had a good day.
Hello, Astrid.
The natural. It's good to see you, my friend.
What the hell is clothing tape?
I call it titty tape.
Ah, okay. Oh,
he
good.
knows what that is, but he doesn't know what clothing tape is.
I've heard of titty tape for wrestling, okay?
I don't think it would survive wrestling. It barely survived a night out at the club with me.
I know some female wrestlers have used it in the past to keep things held in. I've heard about it in the past. Hello, Bobby Stats. I'm glad you had a good day out with your lady. It's a good thing.
Yes, Miss Diane.
But without further ado, we're going to get it. We're going to get you updated on all the Japanese
Yes.
wrestling information that you need to know that I could find on the internets yesterday. Yes. JWU after dark. I should turn some lights off and just be a lot darker, and it could be after dark. Yeah, but it's still light out.
To be fair, it's starting. I mean, where you are, it's starting to cloud over where I am.
Oh, it's clouded over, but it's still light out though.
Yeah, it's starting to get a little dark here. I just got the thunderstorm warning before coming on here. We might have some dark times ahead of us, and I'm okay with that. I like thunderstorms at night because then I can see the lightning.
Yeah. Oh, just like Metallica, you can ride the lightning. Well, all the fans do it here in Edmonton tonight.
Yes. Isn't our good friend Mr. Money Munson down at that, I believe?
I thought he was going on Sunday, or is he going to both nights?
I don't know. I think he's going to be here tomorrow.
I know there was a show tonight, and I know there's a show on Sunday night. So, yeah.
I have no idea then.
Yeah, all I know is he's going to be in town Sunday, and he messaged us, and I did message him back today saying, "Hey, you can come to my place and have coffee and watch All In if you want." But he's there tonight, according to Ed. Thank you so much. He is rocking out. He's riding the lightning at Metallica. So
yes, I have some friends who live across the street from there. They're very much enjoying the free concert.
Last time I was at Commonwealth, 2017 for Guns N' Roses that I got into for free. Because my friend had an extra ticket. She just gave it to me.
I think the last time I was at Commonwealth was also to see a concert. Motley Crue, Joan Jett.
Ooh, sounds like a good goddamn concert.
It sure was. Let's get into the wrestling, though, because they're not here to hear about our concert experiences in Edmonton.
But Bobby Stats got his ass kicked at bowling, and that's what matters. He lost 123 to 102. Bobby, that 102 outclasses anything I can do. I suck at bowling. I am very, very bad at bowling. So your 102 still would beat me.
He is pretty bad at bowling. I have witnessed this firsthand.
She has. Let's get into it. We're going to kick it off. G1 Climax. The biggest news of the week. It happened this past Sunday. Oh, yes. I wore this shirt for a reason. It made me happy. We had Yoda versus Zack Sabre Jr. What was an incredible 31-minute match that ended with a pretzel submission, the best I can call it, with Zack Sabre Jr.
He's a wizard, Harry.
The wizard raises the cup, baby.
Submission magician. Yes, it was a long time coming for sure, wasn't it?
Yes. Boom. Ed, we will get to your comment a little later on because I have that 2 sections away from this.
Gotta go in order.
Don't worry, it's in my notes. But yeah, Zack Sabre Jr. winning the G1 and declaring that he will not wait until Wrestle Kingdom because he will be cashing in at King of Pro Wrestling. And it said if he wins, or he said his words were, when he wins at King of Pro Wrestling, which I agree with, he will he will be defending at Royal Quest 6 days later in London, England, baby. Let's go.
Yeah.
I don't agree with you.
Controversy. This was kind of your runner-up plan, wasn't it? Like if Suji didn't go through, Zack Sabre Jr. was going to be the one to pick to win, wasn't it?
No, I picked Sabre to win it. I changed because I was picking Suji at first, and then when we went live on our preview, I picked Sabre.
Oh
I
yeah, you
picked
did
Sabre to
switch
beat
it. You
Suji in the
did.
final. Yeah.
Hey, I mean, we both got some right picks in this G1. I'm pretty impressed with our picks. We got nothing in the Super Junior.
Yeah, we were totally out to lunch with Super Junior, but you and me, we
Hmm
both had this final. We both had people in the both semifinals that we had picked right. So
hmm I mean, I picked Block B down to the letter. The only thing I messed up on there was the order.
I had 2 out of the 3 in Block B, and I think I had 2 out of the 3 in Block A. So I think I did pretty good. We both went 4 for
Mhm.
4 for 6 into the playoffs. So yeah,
Absolutely. Absolutely. What a great G1 we had too.
we
This
did.
this tournament was, I would say, a resurrection of the G1 because the last couple G1s have only kind of been like, well, they've been
Yeah.
okay. This was freaking fire. And I'm gonna say in no small way, thanks to Konosuke Takeshita.
hmm
Best asset we got in this G1. Really, I expected things out of him, but I didn't expect as good of the things that we got out of him. Holy heck.
And Yu Uemura, I found really emerging
Mm,
just to hurt his arm, and now like loses the momentum of having this incredible tournament, and loses the momentum going into with his injury now, which just kills me because people that I've publicly had my distaste for Yu Uemura on
mhm,
our shows over the last year since he came back. I have been really impressed with him in this G1. I thought he was a
mhm.
highlight, like Takeshita, Uemura, Shuji, El Phantasmo, Goto, Saber, Shingo Takagi, like to name a few. It's almost half the bracket, but like just
Alton, Callum.
an
Everybody
RA.
showed up and showed out.
Yeah, dude. I didn't nobody outside of Evil
Yep.
and like ruining things with his shenanigans.
Yeah.
Everybody
Mhm,
stepped up and killed it. Like even
mhm.
Narita, up until those last couple matches, was having amazing matches. And yeah, cheat at the end, but majority of his matches were just stellar until those he did his House of Torture crap to win a
Yeah.
match. But his matches were still stellar up until the end. But yeah,
Mhm,
it's I thought the G1 was incredible and capped off with
mhm,
the best ending that I could ask for.
mhm. Oh, I agree. I agree. I mean, Suji winning for me would have been the best way, but for me, this is just the next best thing. And to
Mhm.
see the story that was behind it, going into it for the entire thing, where the desperate times kind of thing was going on there, but it wasn't like it was with Evil where it was desperate times, desperate measures. He didn't need anybody else to get involved. He was just that dang good.
Yeah.
Great tournament. Great,
And
great
yeah,
tournament.
Bobby Stats. Oh, like Bolton impressed. Yeah, so
Oh,
good. So good. Same with Callum Newman. They both killed it in this G1.
oh yes. I can't tell you how much I just marked the hell out when both of them came out in their new gear, their new looks. Oh my gosh. I was like, yes, finally. It was
So we
something I'd waited a long time for.
so coming out of the G1, the next day we got a big
Mhm,
announcement on the Road to Destruction in Kobe tour. Lots and
mhm.
lots of title matches going, highlighting this tour. And it starts on the Shingo Takagi anniversary show. We get Zack Sabre Jr., Kosei Fujita against the Great Okan and the newest member of the United Empire, Jacob Austin Young from California. I think he's the first American to join the team.
Cheeto?
No, TJP. Never mind. TJP is first American, but technically
Oh, wait, wait, wait. I was thinking,
he's Filipino, isn't he? He's Filipino. So this,
I mean, his heritage is Filipino, yeah.
yeah.
I think
TJP
he
is
was
born in
born
America.
in America.
Yeah. No, so never mind. Never mind.
Still feel like he represents both, though.
Oh yeah, and I'm looking forward to seeing what this guy can do. I've heard good things.
Mhm.
Just looking him up online, he's pretty impressive. I heard good things about him just from the Twitter space that when it was announced that he was joining United Empire and going to Japan, a lot of like people were talking about him, thinking he was going to be doing something special. So I'm excited to see what comes from him on his debut here.
Especially when we have Kozi Fujita coming back from injury, wasn't he? He was injured at the beginning of the G1 there.
Yes, he did.
And now he's back. Thank goodness. I'm curious to see what he contributes to the United Empire, what it is that where they kind of place him. You said the last time we spoke about him that he was more of a power guy.
No, that was when I was talking about Hartley, the guy
Hardly.
that come in with Saber.
Right,
But
right, right.
everything I've seen, the moves that I've seen from Jacob, he can move around pretty well. But yeah, he's got some size to him. He's got some power on him. He's
Okay,
not like
okay.
Hanare or Jeff Cobb power. But
Well, I
I would,
mean,
I would put him, I would put him in between Haste and Nichols. If you put a comparison of people,
okay,
I would put him in
okay.
between those two. Like he's not quite like a Mikey Nichols size like,
Oh,
compared to Team DK.
interesting.
Yeah,
Okay, so we got two submission guys going up against a very, I would call the adaptable one in the Great Khan and another power guy. That'll be interesting to see how their
how they mesh.
styles mix. Yeah.
Yeah. And then also on the Shingo Takagi 28th anniversary tour, we got Shingo Takagi in a 6-man tag teaming up with Bushi and X. Unknown at the moment. I'm thinking somebody from DDT from his past in DDT, or not DDT, in Dragon Gate. My feeling is somebody from there because that's where he came up. And there is a
Mhm.
Dragon Gate young lion, not young, like graduated young lion, teaming up with one of the young lions on the pre-show match. So I have a feeling
Mhm.
there's gonna be a Dragon Gate connection here, taking on Tetsuya Naito, Yota Tsuji, and Hiromu Takahashi. Lij warfare with a little bit of Dragon's Gate tossing. I'm down with that.
Mhm. And there's kind of been some quiet chaos stirring in Los Ingobernables de Japón this year, hasn't there? With,
Mm-hmm.
Tetsuya Naito regaining the IWGP championship again, um, to be feuding with both Yota Tsuji and Shingo Takagi over it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and Hiromu now kind of I would say kind of graduating into the heavyweight class himself, picking up a win over Hanare earlier. Like, that's pretty crazy. Never open weight champion. So, yeah, this will be a very interesting. I think what'll be even more interesting is who fist pumps and who doesn't. Because if you remember during the G1 when it was night one, Shingo versus Naito, Shingo refused to fist bump.
We will see on that one. But like to
Mhm.
Hiromu beating, they said on the commentary, or they said in somewhere, he'll if he beats Hanare, he's the first junior heavyweight to hold the belt since Will Ospreay was the champion when he was a junior and lost it to I think it was Jeff Cobb at the G1 special in 2019 at Madison Square Garden.
I think you're right. Yeah.
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 So because this championship, while being the never open weight championship, has very much been a heavyweight title for the
Mhm.
last number of years since Osprey held it. Yes, there has been juniors to challenge for it over the years, but Hiromu would
Mhm.
be the first one to win it if the case. Again, in juniors, you don't see a lot of them challenging for this belt. So,
No, no, that'd almost be like a hiatus situation.
and then on the next few nights, we have capping off the 8th, we have Jeff Cobb taking on Yota Tsuji for the television title. I think that would be phenomenal.
Yes, 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 yes. Yota Tsuji is really on a roll this year, winning that G1 Cup. I was gonna say we just no, wait, not the
New
G1, the
Japan
New
Cup.
Japan Cup. Yeah, yeah, I gotta get on it. We just combined both of them. I was hoping that he would be able to say that he won the New Japan G1 Cup. How cool would that have been?
Yeah,
Very,
that'd
very
be pretty cool.
marketable.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Anyway, yeah, looking forward to this.
Yeah. Then we also got on the 9th, I think it's on the 9th, never open weight championship. Hiromu Takahashi challenging Hanare. Well, I would love to see Hiromu hold this belt. I don't want Hanare to drop it so soon. He's only had it for couple months when he won it from the Shingo in
Mhm.
June, I think June or
I believe
July.
so.
He beat Shingo for the title, so I don't want him
Yeah.
dropping it so soon. So I'd like to see him get a good run with this title.
Yeah, I don't suspect we're going to see Hiromu pick up another win over Hanari for this one. What I do suspect we're going to see and most likely hear is a lot of Hiromu screaming and firing up with Hanari eating him around a lot. But like
Yeah.
we know how Hiromu wrestles and who he is. He's not going to go down without a fight. So this is going to be an entertaining match as much as it's going to be a heavy hitting match.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
curious to see if he can do that sunset bomb to him, and if Hanari would let him.
I don't think we're gonna see. I don't think he's gonna be able to pull it off. I really don't. It's
We shall see.
it's just a size difference. On the 11th, go back one here. Bobby Stas Hanari versus Roma Takashi will be a great
Yeah.
match. I agree with you, sir. Then
Uh-huh.
we've got the junior championship. It is Doki taking on Taji Ishimori. Let's go. This is gonna be great. They set this up in their tag match on the G1 finals with
Mm,
Ishimori pinning what's it? Taka.
Taka.
Yeah. So yeah, the pin taker for just like guys, Taka Michinoku. Yeah. Yeah, but I think these two are gonna kill it in the match because again, you have your flyer versus your more like a more technical based junior.
It's going to be an interesting match because I feel like these two actually have a very interesting combination of styles, as you were alluding to. Because Doki's got that Doki Choki. He does have that lucha tendency, and a lot of lucha stuff does have a lot of deep set technicality in it. But then you have Ishimori, who kind of has a very similar style, but adds that power to it. But on top of that, his speed is just unnatural. I think he's just a little bit quicker. So I feel like that's going to be a bit of an issue for Doki in this one. But I suspect that Doki's going to retain on this one.
I have a feeling so. Although I do,
Mhm.
I've been imagining a counter in my head for the daybreak is Ishimori just being able to catch him on the daybreak and pull him into a bloody cross out of nowhere. I think that'd be pretty impressive if they could hit it.
I mean, clip it, send it to him, see if they can do it. um, yeah, I would like to see though. I've personally waited a very long time for Senior Doki to have this junior title. I've been saying it since he arrived in New Japan that he was one of the most underrated superstars that they managed to attain in a very odd time. Because Doki, I believe, came on right before COVID hit, and that was a very weird, weird time in New Japan.
Oh,
I remember it was a hard sell for you when Doki came. When you first started doing this, you were not too impressed with Doki. I'm very happy to see that he's won you over.
it was more of a dookie than a dokie to me. So again, I don't say that. I'm not saying that to be mean to him. You know, my views have changed very much on Doki, but again, I was very much
Yes.
a dookie kind of person. You know,
Yeah.
Bobby Stats. I have a question for you on this comment. Who do you think might show up? Because again, like, I'm guessing for a challenger after this match, I would love to see Joe Maloney make a step out and say, "Hey, I want some singles gold."
I wouldn't be mad about that. I wouldn't be mad about that at all. Jill Maloney's been on a roll. That Drilla Killa has been something to be scared of. I don't know if you follow him on socials, Andre, but he's been loud, loud, loud lately. He wants he wants gold. He wants opportunity. He wants things. He wants to show off what he's doing. I think it'd be a great idea. Great idea.
Bobby saying
Um,
the king of the springs, Kevin Knight.
is he still a junior? I
Oh
don't know
yeah.
if I consider Kevin Knight a junior.
Oh, he's still classified as a junior.
I classify him a junior the same way I do Alex Zane.
Yeah. No, he officially moved up to heavyweight because he did G1 last year. Remember?
Well, I feel like Kevin should probably follow. I would like to see Kevin take on Hinare for the never open weight title. If I'm talking about someone I'd like to see challenge Doki next, if we're talking like North American people, I wouldn't mind seeing Mustafa Ali,
Oh, Mustafa
make us,
Ali.
yeah, or maybe even one of his former opponents and very well known New Japan person challenging Gabe Kidd soon for the strong title, Leo Rush.
Oh, yeah. If
Oh,
TNA wants to work with New Japan, that's the only question because they're working with WWE, and yeah,
yeah.
it's the
Who
only
are the
problem.
juniors at Ring of Honor? Do they have any juniors at Ring of
Oh,
Honor?
Blake Christian.
Mm, mm. Come on now. Yeah,
Let's
that
go.
would be fantastic.
Blake Christian, baby, bring him in. I'd love to see. Dude,
Frick
imagine
yeah.
Doki versus Blake Christian at Wrestle Kingdom. Oh, that'd be so good.
Ooh, yeah, because we know Blake can turn it up when he needs to and wants to. Holy heck, that guy has great matches.
Even when his boots break, he still turns it up. Man, come on.
Yeah, he's very, very good at just making things go with the flow.
Then on the final title match they have announced for the Road to Destruction tour, it is Team El Presidente, Rosh Tanahashi, Toriano, and Bolton Oleg taking on House of Torture's Evil, Yujiro Takahashi, and Dick Togo in the worst trio you could put together to go after the titles when you really could have used Kanemaru and Narita or
Yeah, that
Show,
was the
any of them, like
uh,
anybody else, any of the other members. Bring over Jack
mhm,
Perry. I don't care. Not,
mm,
just not these two with Evil. Like,
yeah, you
the
guys
old
can
and
keep
slow guys.
Perry. He's doing fine where he is. He's actually doing fine where he is, which is crazy considering where he is. Yes, I made that point on Puroresu Review earlier. This
She
is the
did.
worst combination of House of Torture that you could have. Dick Togo to me is just he's Gato. He shouldn't be in wrestling matches in the sense that he is potentially becoming a champion. He should be the guy who's taking the falls when he needs to take the falls. He should be that annoying guy on the outside tripping people and the choking thing and whatever it is that he does with his dick. That that's what he should be doing. He should not be in a title match. It's not to say that he's not a good wrestler. All of the wrestlers within House of Torture are independently amazing. It's just when you put them in groups of two or more, they suck as a conglomerate. Considering that's your favorite word right now.
The
Um,
conglomeration.
sure, conglomerate. Well, but yeah, when you put them in a conglomeration, they suck. Like the worst kind of suckery. The only good thing that I think will come out of this is that we'll probably see a really amazing fisherman hook suplex out of Yujiro because he does those really, really well. You sit there, you say it all the time. He's very good at those.
Okay, he has a
He
good
does them
suplex.
this.
He's like
He
Steven
does
Styles. He does one thing good, and that's a
exactly.
suplex.
I
Yeah.
was gonna make that exact same point.
I do
Stole it
love you,
from
Steven
me.
Styles, but it's your good move as your suplexes. And hell no, Bobby Petito. This man is not a torturer. He is a
No, no,
war
no, no, no,
dog.
no, no.
No.
Yes, no, he is a war dog. He is not a fence post in this
So quick.
torturous
So
nonsense.
quickly, we're gonna jump through Capital Collision, which is coming up next Friday. There will be no Japanese wrestling update next week because Melbo
Mhm,
and myself are taking a week away just to recharge our batteries post G1. We'll be back
mhm,
the following week with our Stardom 5-star Grand Prix wrap up, talking about the tournament as a whole and the finals and all the winner and all that
mhm,
stuff. But we are taking
mhm.
this next week off. I'll be popping. I'm doing the post show for all in this weekend, but after that, I'm taking a few days off just to
Mhm.
charge these mental batteries.
Yeah.
But we're going to talk about it quickly because it's coming up this coming Friday. Even though we're going to be not going to be able to watch it, we're going to be watching wrestling live in person in Edmonton on the same day as this show. Sorry, one
Which
more.
which
Oh,
real
oh,
quick I want to complain about because why are two companies running the same fracking day?
No idea. I forgot. I still have 2 more
Idiots.
matches on this Destruction tour. Destruction in
Okay.
Kobe. First off, you get
Oh.
the Loose Explosion Yoshihashi taking on the War Dog leader, David Finlay, for the Global Heavyweight Champion. Yoshihashi is going to win his first ever singles title here. Let's go. The Loose Explosion is going global.
What?
The Global
That sounds like
Explosion.
how you describe a bowel movement, my guy. Come on now.
His nickname is the Loose Explosion. Come on.
From who gave him that? They clearly did not
Kevin
like
Kelly.
Kevin.
Kevin Kelly said it because that's what it translated into from the Japanese way to say
Kevin.
it. That's what it's translated from the name that New Japan gave him.
We could come up with something better for translation. Come on now.
It's
Ugh.
translated as the Loose Explosion. So that was
You know
what
what?
he
Just
was.
because he's rocking this ZSJ haircut now doesn't mean he deserves a title. I'm sorry. No.
Because
War Dog, David Finlay needs to hang on to this title, and he deserves to hang on to this title. There was too much ish with Nick Nemeth. There was too much ish with Tanahashi after. No, this makes. What the hell? When did you turn on the dogs?
I'm not turning on him. I just want to see the Yoshihashi win his first title.
So you want to see David Finlay have the largest temper tantrum in the history of tantrums?
Come on, you don't think that would be entertaining?
No.
I do.
I feel it would actually derail them. If the head of the Hydra, the main head of the Hydra, starts to go a little bonkers, yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Gabe Kidd can't be able to manage that on his own, clearly. Drew Maloney is not gonna be able to do that either. Clark Connors is just kind of off doing his own thing too, you know?
Freak Lee, baby.
Mm,
He
No.
ran the good-looking
No,
guys.
no, 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 no.
They could be the good-looking dogs.
We disagree on this stance. I hope that David Finlay retains. I hope
I
that
want Finlay to
Yoshihashi
win.
gives
I'm
us
just doing it to be a
G1.
jerk. I'm just doing it to be a dick. I
Why are
want
you being a
David
dick?
Finlay to
We
win.
had that in the last match that we were just talking about, my guy.
And then also at Destruction in Kobe, we get Tetsuya Naito versus the man that beat him on the final night of G1 block competition, the Great Okan. Let's go. This match is going to be fire.
This is going to be fire. I sadly don't suspect that Okan will be able to knock Naito off that mountain right now. But I do look forward to seeing the chaos that he brings into Naito and what he sets up for what I'm sure you're excited to mention next.
Because I feel like Naito retains in this match because he will be losing it. He'll be losing it to the Wizard, Zack Sabre Jr. Sabre is going to win the title at King of Pro Wrestling in Ryogoku. Let's go.
I love the continued sentence. Just go, go, go. Yes. I'm actually also I like Tetsuya Naito, is near and dear to my heart. He's actually I realized when I went through my closet the other day, I have more shirts for Los Ingobernables de Japón and Tetsuya Naito particularly than I do for anybody else.
I just found my old Bullet Club shirt.
The one you wore when you were Fale last year?
Yes. No, that was my Rogue General shirt.
Oh.
Which I
You have
think
another
dropped
one?
bleach on and it made a weird streak and now it doesn't look proper anymore. But no, I have an old Bullet Club shirt from years ago, so I found it. Yeah.
I've been wearing my Bullet Club sweater to the gym.
Nice.
Now all the military guys are telling me I'm a sergeant. I don't know what that means. But I'll take it.
It's just stripes on the arm.
It's funny because I was an army brat growing up. I should probably know that.
You really should. So now we're going to jump into
lieutenant colonel. I don't know what that means.
We're going to jump into Capital Collision, kicking it off on the pre-show. Strong Survival, Matt Vandegrift taking on Alan Breeze. Both these guys out of the New Japan Academy.
Mm-hmm.
We love ourselves some Matt Vandegrift, and I hope he is forever the Strong Survivor. I never want to see him lose the Strong Survivor match.
I agree. I agree. He's been really living up to that name, and he really markets himself with it very, very well. The aerial alchemist, I think is what he's called.
Mhm.
I freaking love him. He's so good. The different like the uniqueness of his aerials is just so good. Now he's got a tag partner. What was his name? Darian Drake, I
Yeah, he
think.
follows you, doesn't he?
He does, yes. But
Nice.
still freaking cool. I'm excited to see this match. Let's freaking go, Vandal Groove.
And then Stardom
Ooh.
versus New Japan Academy. Let's go. Mina Shirakawa and Hanako taking on Trish Adora and Viva Van. I think you had a prediction of what you wanted in this match.
I wanted Viva to turn on Trish Adora and join Empress Nexus Venus and
Yes.
Hanako and Mina. I think
Yes.
she's a perfect fit for them. I think her look is great. Her style would be perfectly melded into Empress Nexus Venus. She could absolutely help with that tower. Lift
Yep.
Mina up and do the tower. Single tower, please. Please stick to the single tower.
Or you could just make it a 4-person move, and she like lifts Mina up. She just grabs Mina by the waist, lifts her up, and then slams her down. And that's the tower, the new tower. Or no,
Whatever
they hold
works.
her, and then the third person puts Mina on their shoulders and then off the shoulders, so you can make it a 4-person move.
Sure, why not? Sure, why not? As long as there's no more hair pulling with Mina trying to desperately get her way up onto everyone's shoulders to do the drop. But yeah, this is gonna be a great match. Why are you making that face? Predicted
Bobby's
someone in this
predicting
match.
someone's is in this match could show up after Mercedes Moné versus Momo Watanabe for the New Japan Women's Strong Championship.
Oh no.
Mina, Mina, Mina.
Come on. If it's Monet, we know who's gonna show up.
Mina.
No. It's Monet. It's I don't like even though it's a different champion. We actually, you know what? We'll think outside the box because I was just going to say Britt Baker's just going to show up because she's been the constant thorn. But this is a different show. Let's think outside the box. Who could show up? Bobby. Who are you predicting? Obviously, Andre thinks it could be Mina. Who else do we think could show up in this situation? Who else is working closely with them who would have interest in this? Who's not in a feud in AEW right now?
Those are Bobby's answers. He's thinking one of those two.
I wouldn't be mad about it. I also would be curious to see them start working a little bit more with GCW and those people. So, who's that? Oh, I always forget her name.
Rina
She's so good.
Yamashita.
I mean, she would be a great option too, but I was actually thinking, is it her name Delmy?
Dummy XO or
Janai
Megasis.
Kai.
Megasis.
I would love yeah, I would love to see Megasis as well. We could also see Alley Catch. She's back from Japan at that point. Like, yeah, like there's a lot of great possibilities being that people play their cards right. I'm curious
Yeah.
to see who comes out.
Then on the main card, we have a 3-way tag for the number 1 contendership to the Strong Openweight Tag Team Championships. We have Robbie Eagles and Bad Dude Tito trying to win a number 1 contendership to the titles their boys have versus Team Presidente Pitbull, Tomohiro Ishii, and Hiroshi Tanahashi taking on the grizzled young veterans of James Drake and Zach Gibson. Let's go.
Drake and Gibson, they were just released from WWE, weren't they?
About 6 months ago, I want to say, and they've
Okay,
been running
okay.
the indies, doing some great
That's
stuff.
why I recognize the names, yeah, or the faces and the grizzled gentleman or
Mhm.
grizzled vet's name. I recognize that, but I don't think I've seen them. Um, they look terrifying. Are they British? Ah, okay. So we're looking at that kind of British strong style kind of. Oh shit. That sounds
Honestly,
great.
as much as I love TMDK, and I would love to see a TMDK versus TMDK match, I want to see the Grizzly Young Vets go up against Nichols and Hayes. I think that match would be absolute fire.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I personally like knowing about like getting more information on that third team, the Grizzled Vets there. Yeah, they definitely I think have the strongest contention because to be honest, like I love Tomohiro Ishii. I want to see him go, 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 go until he can't go no more. Tanahashi, I would like to see take a step back. You're the president of the company now. You need to chill with your shit. You need to focus on that because this part of the thing is hard enough, big enough, and more important enough to kind of maintain, right? I'm excited for what version of the Dingle Dangle we're going to see out of Big T's.
I don't
It
think he's going to be
is
dingle dangling into Eagles' crotch. I really don't, like he does with
I don't think
Wolf
so
Daddy's
either.
partner.
Yeah, yeah, but I'm curious to see if he does, if he tries. Maybe Robbie will do something. I would like to see it anyway. I find it funny, but that's probably definitely not suited for television. Mind you, we have the dick-to-dick contact thing happening on the regular degula in New Japan, so
So 6-man tag match. It is
whoa.
it's the Loose Explosion teaming up with the King of the Springs teaming up with the Mega Coach Rocky Romero. Let's go taking
The
on the
Latino Loose Springs.
Loose Latino Springs,
There you go.
taking on the War Dogs Finley, Drilla Maloney, and Clark Connors. Oh my god! I hope the War Dogs tear them apart. Oh, I really
Yeah,
do.
same. Same. I mean, we saw Rocky live too. Remember we did the little shimmy jimmy for him.
We
Yeah.
did.
Loved it. Loved it. Really could have picked better images for Connors and Maloney in this one, really making the prettiest boys in the picture not so pretty.
Yeah.
Um Yoshihashi looking surprisingly good. I don't get it. Um
Yeah.
I'm curious though to see how this goes because we got a team of non-champions going up against a team of all champions in the global champion with Finley hypothetically at that point. IWGP Tag Champions, Junior Tag Champions, Intrala and Connors. Any one of the War Dogs taking a loss in this match has insane, what's the word I'm trying to say, consequences, we'll
Yeah.
say, to those losses. You know, if Knight is able to pick up a win over Drilla or Connors, is he now offered a tag title opportunity? And will he choose Rocky? Would he go back to Kushida and see if Kushida would come back? You know, if he, goodness forbid, if Rocky Romero pins David Finlay, does he now also have an opportunity against the global title? You know, like there's serious ramifications. That is the word I was trying to think of. There's serious ramifications to one of the War Dogs taking a loss on this. So yeah, I hope they obliterate these guys.
Oh yeah.
Sorry,
We got a
Rocky.
tag match.
Oh,
Dirty Work. Fred Rosser, Tom Lawler taking on the West Coast Wrecking Crew in a rematch. Jarrell Nelson, Royce Isaacs, our favorites. Royce Isaacs,
Senior Fringe. Yes.
our friend and fellow picture taker, Royce Isaacs.
Your fellow bald guy, right?
Yes, fellow ball guy. Let's go.
We'll start an Andre's bald spot chant one day.
I'm good. I don't have a bald spot. I have a bald head. Larry just
I
has a
mean,
bald
so did
spot.
he. And we still chanted.
Yeah, but Larry has
Royce's
a bald spot, but he
I
has a
know
bald
we
head.
chanted for Royce though. We chanted Royce's bald spot. I have it on video.
We did, and he appreciated it. I think
He did. I
yeah.
think he did too.
This would be a
Anyway,
fun little
moving
tag
on.
match.
Just for reference on the back on the other one.
Oh,
For
you
the
said
love of
moving
all
on.
things holy. No, no, no. Like, moving on from our little off the rails thing. Don't give Fred Rosser the microphone to advertise for this one. We don't want to hear that. Although Tom Lawler has been putting out some content recently on his socials that has been very entertaining, very fun to watch. Don't let Rosser do the promo for this match. Please and thank you. Yes.
Oh, dude, this is so good.
Are you okay over there?
The match quality, 2 technical wizards, along with Teton's high flying ability.
And I think that it's going to be, I at least I hope it plays out this way. Zack Sabre Jr. going to have a massive, massive, massive size advantage in this match, which is not something he always has. That being said, I feel it's going to be a detriment to him in the same way that it was with Teton's stablemate, Shingo Takagi. Remember I mentioned on Puroresu Review how I felt that the tininess, the just smaller variation, but still technical ability of Shingo Takagi was a bit of a problem for Zack Sabre Jr. because he's used to someone being a little bit bigger and not so compact. I feel like the compact size of Teton, who's even smaller than Takagi, is going to be an even greater problem and will give us an amazing technical match.
Yeah, because like Shingo Takagi, while he outweighs Zack Sabre Jr., he is a bit shorter. He is a bit, the way he's built is a little more shorter, so he can get out of certain things on the lankier person. So
Limbs are shorter, his body is shorter, there's less to bend and stuff. So like he has to really work hard to mess with him. I feel like Teton is going to be the same way, but Teton's got that flexibility, he's got that speed, and he has a very, very strong technical background. I would say stronger than Takagi's. So I feel like this is going to be almost even more entertaining than Takagi and Zack Sabre Jr., which is crazy because that was already entertaining in itself.
Tetsuya Naito versus TJP. This is just, I'm so excited for this one.
Yes. Yes, yes. TJP is starting to do some amazing things now as a leader of United Empire, because isn't he in one of the tournaments, MLW tournaments?
The
Some
night
minutes?
before he competes in the Upper Cup and the quarterfinals, replacing Davey Boy Smith Jr. He's going to be in there the night before against Tom Lawler, who is also on this card. So yeah, yeah. I think it's 2 days in a row.
Okay.
He's going to get 2 wins in a row. Tetsuya Naito, he's going to beat the
Yes.
champ. He's going to beat the champ.
Yes. Yes, let's go. I love TJP. TJP is very good. Yes, Bobby. Now the guy whose name I struggle to say.
It is Mikey Nichols and Shane Hayes defending their strong openweight tag team champions against Virus and
Hechicero?
yes, she got it right.
Yeah.
Hechicero.
Thank you, Astrid.
I told you too.
I know, but she trained me.
There you go.
It's that Puerto Rican beauty.
Hey!
Hey!
Thank you so much
Hello,
for being
Auntie.
here. Thank you so much for being here, Auntie Collins. We love you.
Auntie Collins, no relation.
Hey, yeah, dude, this is gonna be fire, man. The Luchas versus like the power boys. It's the Luchas versus Power Bottom. Let's go.
It is. But it's going to be interesting to see these two styles clash because Virus and Hechicero, they're both very, very like lucha technical, right? Nichols and Haste really don't have as much of a technical background as their leader, Zack Sabre Jr. So it's going to be interesting to see how they prepare for this one because they sometimes do struggle with getting put into those submissions. And Haste, I mean, he's very, very fiery. So when he's jumping around, Hechicero is going to be able to just grab him and put him in an armbar like that. So it's going to be interesting to see how Zack Sabre Jr. maybe coaches them to get ready for this guy.
It's true. Bobby Stats saying, "Let's go, Shane Hayes and Mike." And Nicholas Nancy
Oh,
Collins saying, "I'm here for TMDK." So
yeah.
are we. So are we. Let's go.
That's become my squat thing now, hey? When I do squats, I do a TMDK thing.
I do this. I always just put my fists like the knuckles together and I squat. I should start doing.
Yeah, I mean, not only does it shout out TMDK, but you can also put your arms in. You can see how it pops my chest. It pops your shoulders really nice, so you can stare at yourself and kind of be like a little glutton. Be like, yeah,
Rematch
good.
from Windy City Riot. We have Hiromu
Ah,
Takahashi
yes.
taking on Mustafa Ali. I think this is where Takahashi gets his win back from the Windy City Riot show.
Ooh, interesting, interesting. Yes, with Hiromu kind of doing that kind of transitioning from the junior to the heavyweight kind of thing, I think it would be a smart idea to have him kind of regain that win, especially if what I want to have happen and have Mustafa Ali challenge Senor Doki Choki for that IWGP Junior Champion. Yeah, I think that would be great. We'll have to. I hope that we get as crazy a match as we got with them before, though, because man, the just the promo alone that Ali did going into that match, his promos are just
Well,
so good.
he did a killer one here in Edmonton when he was here. So yeah, like
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah, even for like indie shows, he's cutting these radical, like cinematric.
Yeah, cinematric. Yeah,
Cinem
that's our word now. Cinematric. That's our new word.
You know what I tried to do? I don't even know. I tried to combine two words there, and I don't know what happened. Cinematic and theatrical.
No, cinematric.
Cinematric.
Yeah.
He does these cinematric promos that are just so well done, so well said, so well produced, so well edited, so well just everything about it is 110%. And I look at people who are doing absolutely nothing and go, this guy is doing the absolute most for the same shows you're working for. As Auntie said, in Ali we trust.
Mhm.
Whoever's telling you not to do those, don't listen to them. Do these frickin' promos,
Do promos.
please.
More promos.
More promos, especially
Your
the big
se-
shows.
your semi-main event. It's the Blackheart Leo Rush taking on your strong openweight champion Gabe Kidd. Oh, it's good.
Have you seen the promos that have, speaking of promos, have you seen the promos that have come out for these guys? Oh, I am going to send you them. Holy. Huh. Speaking of cinematric, we just created a new word, didn't we? We have to get that on a t-shirt, cinematric. Leo Rush doing an amazing promo. Looked like he was filming a like music video or something. And then someone just kind of like his assistant or someone started talking to him saying that, Gabe Kidd, he's got that championship. He's run his mouth, because you remember the promo that Gabe Kidd cut on Leo after, I believe it was after he beat up Callum in the last
Mm.
match of the G1 there. He cut a promo on Leo and the camera there, and it was like Leo was looking at it, he responded to it, and then Gabe put out a response to Leo. Holy man, when these two get together, it's gonna be two bulls button heads. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, I can't wait. This is gonna be just. We watched him in was it Harlan have an incredible match. Leo and Harlan have an incredible match here in Edmonton. I can only imagine what he can do with Gabe Kidd.
I
Like,
also
oh,
heard that the match that he had with Dalton was phenomenal.
I wish I saw that.
Same.
Your main event, it's Mercedes Monet versus Momo Watanabe for the Strong Women's Championship.
I hope Monet likes her chesticles because man, those things are gonna get hurt. Momo Watanabe, I would say, is the third strongest striker in Stardom underneath Shuri and Konami.
Mhm.
She is going to I feel she represents everything besides Tora. Everything just naughty, not niceness about quote ladies in an evil heel women's faction. I'm so excited for this because we know that Monet can also be naughty not nice. And she's the naughty not nice one at AEW right now, I think, just underneath, I would say, Soraya, and I don't remember what the name of the Barbie girl who follows her around is.
Oh, Harley Cameron.
Harley. Okay, I can remember Harley. Um, Yeah, she also in herself, like when I first saw this, I was like, ooh, heel versus heel, that's gonna be interesting. But they're very different kinds of heels. And they both use different tactics to obtain the wins as heels. Lately, Monet has been Camille. So we'll see if Watanabe has to utilize that bat or not to maybe neutralize that issue. But I suspect that this is going to be a great match.
Bobby, you're right. She's a great opponent for Mercedes. This match is going to be stellar.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
speaking of
this is
Mercedes,
gonna
or
really Oh, no, go ahead.
I was going to say, speaking of Momo Watanabe, we should jump over to Stardom. We've been here for almost an
Yes.
hour, and we should get on
Yes,
to
we should
another
go.
promotion. Oh, I forgot to hit this button. Just give me a second.
Hit the button.
Hit the button. The button. So, 5-star Grand Prix update. Blue Stars block. Sarianu on top with 7. Starlight Kid with 5. Suri with 4. Xena with 4. Energy with 4. Koguma with 4. And sadly in last place, Miyu Amasaki with 2, but she is not in last place overall in this tournament.
Yes. That's what matters.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't have too much to say on this one. I've been enjoying what I've been seeing so far from this one, but I've actually been enjoying some of the other blocks a little bit more.
Yeah, I've been really cherry picking my matches and just picking out matches. I'm like, that sounds interesting to me. I'm gonna watch that because it's just so much. There's so much that's crammed into 3 weeks. I never thought I'd say this, but I wish this tournament was over 2 months again.
You know, here's the thing that would make it a little easier for me personally is that they are not doing their video setup in the same way that they usually do, where they separate the matches into different videos, much how they're doing with New Japan Wrestling right now. They're doing the big show. So it's like you've got about 30 to 45 minutes of just staring at this image of the blue stars or whatever block is happening at night or whatever, and then you get the whole card, which is great, but they don't do all of the block matches in sequence. There's multi-person tag matches in between them and stuff like that. So it can get a
Frustrating.
little yeah, especially when you're at the gym just trying to find one damn match to just warm up to.
Yep. Blue Stars, the B block, we have Sayakama, Tani, and Risa Sera both with 6 points. Hanan and Suzu Suzuki with 5. Saki Kashima with 4. Rana Yamagi and Tekla with 2. I'm really surprised Tekla only getting 2 points so far.
She has been pretty attitudey though, and I think you know how some of these tournaments go. I mean, she's only got how many more? 2 more matches now. 2 more? Yeah, 2 more matches. There's not really a chance for her to kinda take this really. But that being said, I feel like she kind of set herself up for that before the tournament started by proclaiming herself the idol killer. I feel that that is the new pathway for her, and that that pathway didn't include winning this, but I feel that this tournament is setting up some things for her. If you do watch any of the block matches, I highly recommend checking out Thekla versus Saya Kamitani, faction versus faction. Very, very good match. Also, Risa Sera versus Hanan.
Ooh.
Really good.
The only thing I say, because she said she's calling herself an idol killer, she's in the wrong block. The only real idol in this block is maybe Hanan. Just Kamatani is gone dark. Risa Sera is definitely not an idol. Suzu Suzuki is not an idol. Saki Kashima, I don't consider an idol, and nor is Rana Yamagi. None of them are idol style people. So
No. And it's a real bummer not having Mina here because I think Mina she named as one of her initial people that she wanted to go.
Yeah, and she left. Did leave for America.
I mean, she'll be back, but still.
No, you
And
can't have
absolutely not.
Tekla. You cannot have her. Stardom will keep Tekla. Yes.
Here's the thing. If you want Thecla, you're gonna have to bring her boyfriend. Because that's usually how these things kind of happen. WWE could not handle Clark Connors.
Ooh, way. No
No.
way. Red Stars A
And
block.
mhm.
Micah, undefeated, 5-0 with 10 points. Natsupoi with 8. Konami and Hazuki with 6. Minami with 5. Raka with 1 point. And Yuna Mizumori, sadly, with 0 points.
Yeah. Rocket's she's kind of been on an interesting journey, we'll say. I actually watched Konami versus Yuna Mizumori this morning when I was warming up at the gym. Oh my God. Oh my God. Did Yuna put up a fight? I was surprised that she didn't win that match against Konami of all people. She kicked the holy heckin' crap out of Konami. It was a fantastic match. Highly recommend you guys check it out. Was the most recent um, Grand Prix upload on Stardom Dash World.
From this
So
morning.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was great.
And then finally, the Red Stars B block. I scrolled away from the points. We have Azumi, Mayuatani, Tomoeka Naba.
You're trying the LIJ thing. It's not working for you, is it?
Didn't work. All with 8 points. And May Sarah with 6 points. Momo Watanabe with 4 points. Saya Ida with 2 points. And Tam Nakano with 0 points. Yet she's getting a title match. Yet she's getting a title match on the final night.
I was just gonna say, going to your point that we had made on the last, I think it was last time's Japanese wrestling update, you said she'd lost a match and then challenged for the title. And I was like, yeah, that doesn't make sense. Maybe she'll like rock the socks off the rest of the tournament. Nay, nay. Nay, nay. I'm looking at this going, girl, why do you deserve that?
Yeah.
There's so many other people who are just kicking ass and taking names in this tourney.
Yeah.
Why does she get that? It's odd.
Yeah. And speaking of Stardom around the world, well, specifically one person around the world, Mina Shirakawa is this show just ended. She was on AEW Rampage today. So go check that out. Her versus Robin Renegade. Go check that match out. And then tomorrow, we talked about this last week. I have to talk again. Tomorrow, Rev Pro Anniversary Show. Danny Luna, Mina Shirakawa for the undisputed British Women's Championship.
Oh, Astrid saw the match. Astrid, how was it?
How was it?
She said it was fun. What else? Details.
We're waiting. I know who won, but
Is that just like lightning over their arms? Oh, that's
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah, I like the
I
way
don't
they do
know
that.
who
Yeah.
this Robin Renegade is, but her look is very cool.
She has a twin sister that she tags with. Yeah, Renegade twins. Mina won. They did very well. All right, Mina won. Mina won. They did very well.
Excellent.
Oh, yes, they are a great women's tag team. They definitely need to come to Stardom.
Ooh. Now, where would we put them, though?
The tag division.
Oh, her figure 4 is amazing. Obviously, the tag division, sir, but like if we're going to put them out in Stardom, everyone has to, we have to lump people into factions.
Anna Jay's not in a faction.
Well, I mean, maybe there's time. You saw Jack Perry join a faction in joining a New Japan. Why shouldn't his lady?
It's true.
Charlotte? Is that Charlotte Flair?
Yeah, she's been out for a while. I don't want to see her return. I don't need to ever see her in professional wrestling again. I consider her overrated. She's a great professional wrestler. I will never take away her in ring ability. I just find her character and her promo work bleh at best.
Well, we also haven't seen it in a bit, so there could have been improvement. So,
Her Robin's sister. But okay, yeah, Charlotte's been out injured now. You're right.
oh, okay. I was gonna say because the Charlotte was spelled differently in that. But
Yeah, yeah. We said that earlier. She should turn on Trish Adora.
yeah, yeah. Turn on Trish. Join Mina and Hanako.
Join the Mina Revolution.
Yes, Mina Revolution is
No, no,
hitting the
no,
world.
no. Lola Vice is great. Charlotte Flair is meh. Charlotte Flair is a great in-ring professional wrestler. I just find her promos and just meh. Character work at best, meh at best. Going
Well,
over to
so I
Marigold.
mean, she's the Brock Lesnar then, so she just needs a Paul Heyman. Now she needs because her in-ring work and her selling in-ring is absolutely unmatched. She's made people who look like garbage regularly look great.
Yeah, it's true. Jumping over to Marigold, our other big women's promotion that we cover in Japan. Marigold, this past August 19th, we had we're highlighting two matches from the August 19th show. Marigold United National title match, absolutely phenomenal match between Miku Aono defeating Kuki Amore to retain her United National title. These two killed. I watched a bit of this match. I watched this match. I watched a bit of the main event. I'm a Kuki Amore fan for life now.
Oh yes, she's so good. So good at what she does. And then the promo she does afterwards, so good. Very, very well spoken. She's kind of a total package. It's really awesome that she kind of did do that modeling, the acting. Wow, words are a thing for me today.
A thing for you every day.
ADHD. It's fascinating how my mind works. Yeah, because of all this experience that she had with like character work before coming into professional wrestling, this has been so hugely beneficial for her in that transition because some people they wrestle and they don't ever learn how to do anything else. So their matches, you and I can say we've seen a lot of people both in the big professional world and the local profession.
From stretch to stress, no. But the only sad part about it is Kuki Amore has said she wants to go to WWE. That is her goal. So we're not going to have her here. I don't think we're going to have her here for a long time, which makes me sad.
I mean, I feel like she's one of those people that they would, if they did take her, that it would be a back and forth kind of thing. So I'd be happy because at least it would be getting the Japanese women exposure. Because we know that Julia is going to make a whole lot of noise, but we also know that Julia probably has no intention of coming back. Whereas I feel like this partnership, I feel like Amory can go back and forth. I
Yeah.
feel like she is in a point because I feel a bit younger than Julia.
Oh,
I might be
yeah.
wrong about that,
Oh, yeah. She's like
but I feel like
22, 23, and Julia's in her late 20s.
yeah, she very much so has the more ability to kind of go back and forth a little bit more easily, I'd say. So I do think that WWE will be an eventual goal for her. I don't think it's going to be
Oh,
in
never
the
mind. She's
near
27.
future, though.
Never mind. Kuki's 27, so she's only like a year younger than Julia. Never mind.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, um, irregardless, I don't think that she's like going to be heading over there right away. Like that might be the goal, but just because it's the goal doesn't mean it's going to happen immediately.
Hmm.
She's very, very good, but she still does have a lot of work to do before I think they would want her to go over there and start training just because it would be a matter, I think, of pride at this point for Rossi.
Oh, definitely.
Mhm.
And the main event of that show was Julia taking on Mai Sakurai in the Julia Countdown Final, even though it's her second last match in the promotion, even though I thought it was her last match, because literally the graphic said Julia's last match. But then she has another match coming up on the 25th, and I'm like,
Yeah, the gauntlet one, yeah.
yeah, but why do you call it her last match? She has another match. She has multiple other matches, technically, in the gauntlet match. She did beat Mai Sakurai in 26 minutes, 46 seconds. I haven't watched the whole match yet, but the first few minutes of this match was really fun to watch these two kind of like lock up and have like it's the old partners, they're old friends. They were in the faction together in Donald Mundo. It was just nice to see her be kind of the final singles match for Julia and the company.
And like for myself, I felt like Mai did have a little bit of redemption to do. Just because there was a match a while back where she did not do very, very well at all. We were a little like, what the hell was wrong with you that day? She had a
I
very,
remember.
very off day, and she has just been slowly climbing back up for this. This really helped the outside stuff on like when they were up in the crowd and everything. So good. It was giving me like flashbacks to Stardom, some of their matches in Stardom. It was nostalgic.
Heck yes. And then coming up this week, what the hell did I? Oh, the graphics didn't work. So this graphic, I might not even put the graphics in. This actually might be the reason why. Twin Star Championship match: Mirai and Mai Sakurai defend against Nani Takahashi and Naomi Shikoda. I know why, because it's the wrong file type, and it doesn't show up in these.
Okay.
Yeah, so in this match, it's Twin Star Championship match. Mirai and Mai Sakurai defend against Nani Takahashi and Naomi Shikoda on the August 24th main event. Please God, yes, that sounds so good.
Yeah, that's going to be an incredible match, especially with now. Now Nishikawa is like she's so sweet. She's become like the combination of Tam Nakano and Natsupoi for me of Marigold, where you can see her passion and her love for what it is that she does in everything that she does. And she's so happy, she's so excited, she's so very much on the Marigold train. Her gear has Marigold emblems and logos all over it. Like she is ride or die for this company. I've been disappointed to see how they've been treating her though, giving her some unnecessary losses to certain people that I don't think are ready for certain wins. Um so I suspect this match is going to be absolutely incredible because the connection that Nane and Now have is just so good. And the inspiration that Nane gives to Now is just so incredible. But Mira, I mean, in combination with my Sakurai also, but Mira, that woman is championship, the highest level championship kind of tier quality wrestler you could want in there. That's going to be a problem. And we know that there's definitely issues between her and Nane stemming from their Stardom times when Ami and Mirai were facing Nane and Yu for the tag titles. They're always facing each other, aren't they?
Yeah. And then this other graphic I pulled up that you can't see is Julia versus the Marigold roster in a series of 1 minute segment gauntlet matches that she will face pretty much, I think, pretty much the entirety of the Marigold roster, from what I hear.
I suspect. You remember she did something similar in Stardom when she was the red belt champion,
Mm-hmm.
and like she started off pretty strong. I think she only got one win in that whole thing though, and I think it was against Hina.
Yeah,
If
because
I'm not
Hina
mistaken.
was young girling at that point. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
sorry. Baby starring, whatever you want to call it, over there.
Young lionessing.
Yeah, baby starring. I don't know, whatever. I don't know.
What?
And then we
Okay.
do have announcements of the blocks for the
Mhm.
Dream Star Grand Prix coming up this September. In the Dream category, it's Utami Hayashida, Mirai, Natsume Shizuki, Kuki Amori, Chika Goto, Nagisa Dozaki, Victoria Zuki, and the formerly unknown person in this tournament, Nori, is making her return to
Dang.
Marigold. And over in the Star Block, we have Sari, Miko Ono, Nane Takahashi, Bozilla, Mai
Mm.
Sakurai, Misa Matsuri, Chiaki, and Kizuna Tanaka. This is going to be a really good tournament.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If you guys have not checked out Chiaki, I highly recommend you do. Her and her partner, Nagisa Nozaki. Holy heck, those two were like the tag team that I didn't know that I wanted, that I now need. And
Oh,
I'm
love that
honestly
team.
surprised. I am surprised they didn't take the initial titles.
Me too.
I mean, I love Mirai and Mai Sakurai. Obviously, nostalgic to my heart, and Mirai, especially, very, very near and dear to my heart. But I felt that Nozaki and Chiaki just have this like just crazy good bond. I don't know if they picked it up somewhere else or if they've just developed it since joining Marigold together, but I can't talk highly enough about Chiaki.
Well, I'll be picking Utami to win the Dream League and Bozilla to win the Star League. But I those are the two I think come out of it. But I think Bozilla takes the Dream Star Grand Prix to get the title shot. Not Utami's time yet. It's coming. I think sometime next year she'll get the world title. But I think Bozilla wins it and gets a shot.
I'm gonna have to agree. Just looking at the blocks and dominance, like that being said, though, that I feel like again, Mirai could also have a pretty good push considering she's a 2-year in a row Cinderella winner. Tournaments that Utami herself participated in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very possible. But speaking of tournaments, we're going to speak about one more tournament, and it's the N1 Victory. Quickly, and we're going to go over this. And I even put their English names in there to make it easier for me.
Hey!
I found out what the problem was last week. That the Wikipedia page does not add in their forfeit points where the graphic does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Kaito Kiyomiya and Jack Morris, along with Luis Monte and NXT's Josh Briggs, all with 8 points. Then you have you have Ryohei Oiwa with 7 points. Then you've got Dragon Bane with 6, and then you have Masakita Miya with 5, and then sadly Atsushi Toge did have to withdraw from the tournament, so he is at 0 points. Again, great little tournament going on, man. I've watched some highlights on Twitter and stuff. Just some of the matches, just so good, man, so good, and it was doing so good.
Yes. Yeah.
Briggs.
Yes.
We're good.
I'm pretty pleased with how this is definitely progressing. I would like to see Oiwa get another win.
Mm-hmm. He's got one match left. He can get to 9 points.
You can do it.
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Just do it.
Do it now.
Do it hard.
Okay. Who's he facing even?
Briggs is facing Dragon Bane, so Oiwa's facing Jack Morris. Oh no, wait.
Oh.
No. Masakita Miya is good a match. No, Oiwa's facing Masakita Miya. I mean, you still got Kaito versus. You have Kaito versus.
That's a big boy.
Yeah. Kaito versus Jack Morris.
Boy.
Yeah.
Good luck, Oiwa.
Good luck, buddy. And then over in the B block, you have with 10 points, Manabu Soya. Win with 9 points. You have Keno. Then with 8 points, you have Titus Alexander and NXT's Tavion Heights. And then with 6 points, you have Yoshihiko Inamura. And then with 4 points, it is Uka Sasaki. Then with 3 points, it's Alpha Wolf. And sadly, out of this tournament, with 2 points, El Hijo de Wagner Jr. Dr. Wagner Jr. Is out of this tournament due to injury.
See, this is what happens when you put too many things in your name.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he is. He is so good. I've been watching so many highlights on this man. He is so good. Yes, I agree with you, Ed. Yes, he is. He's so good.
Excellent. I'm so excited that everyone's excited about wrestling right now. Makes me happy.
Japanese wrestling. It's all good.
Yes.
And then finally, we're going to talk about a promotion we haven't talked about, I think, ever on this show. It's a little company called Gleet.
Oh, we've mentioned it, but yes.
Talk some Gleet. And you might know who this man is.
Oh, I sure do. That's oh, how do you say it properly? Astrid, don't hate me. El Hijo de Vikingo.
Yes, and he is heading to Gleet.
Yes. Oh my God, him and El Lindemann. Let's go.
He is heading,
Please,
and this man's
please,
just
please.
he's just recovering from oh Astrid says close.
Close. What did I mess up?
Bobby says you got it right, but I don't know. Astrid's the one who speaks Spanish. So
I would trust her, yes.
yes. Alec, he's heading over in October along. She said Hio.
Hijo. Hijo.
El Hio de Vikingo.
Hijo. Hijo.
El Hio de
J
Vikingo.
is pronounced like Hijo. Hijo.
El Hio de Vikingo.
Vikingo. Is it de? Da? De? De Vikingo? Oh! I call this guy Chinbeard.
Along with
Even
Trey
though he doesn't have
Miguel.
a beard. Hijo. Okay. Thank you, Astrid. Why are you laughing?
Just the way you're reacting. But heading over with him, along with some other people, which I don't really care about, is Trey Miguel and Zachary Wentz, baby.
Who are the other ones? Maybe I care.
Some muscle dude who I couldn't figure out who the hell he was, and some lady who I'm not sure who it is. Oh, Parker Boudreaux. That's the guy. Parker Boudreaux is a big muscle guy. That's going to be going over there. Yeah.
Oh.
And
Was that
then,
that big Brock Lesnar looking guy?
yeah, it's Brock Lesnar, dude.
Oh.
Fake tatty Brock Lesnar. Sorry,
Fake
he has real tats.
Ad?
And Jesse Queen? No.
Interesting.
That's not it. Fabe Apache. I don't know. Fabe Apache? I don't know.
I'm just giggling at Ed's comment.
What did Ed say?
Mini Brock.
Mini Brock is Parker, yep.
I definitely thought Oleg was more Mini Brock.
No, he's foreign Brock.
Foreign Brock?
Yeah, because he's the Kazakhstani Brock Lesnar. So he's foreign Brock.
That's true.
Yeah, it's a Mexican lady heading over from AAA or some Fabe Apache or something. And then Jesse Quinn. Yeah. Not everybody was shocked.
Oh, I've heard of Jesse Quinn.
Yeah.
I've heard of Jesse Quinn. She's good.
Yeah.
Oh,
but the Rascals are going, and that's what matters to me.
Chinbeards. Yay. Unhinged.
Unhinged, just like my brain.
Yeah. Mine too. This is why we're friends.
But we've come to the end of another episode of the Japanese Wrestling Update. I want to thank y'all so very, 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 very much. There will not be an episode next week. Between our week off and us going to be at Professional Wrestling on Friday, there will be no episode. So thank you all so much for joining us here. That's why I wanted to talk about Capital Collision. Yes, it is. It is Friday. It's Friday. Gonna get down on Friday. Thanks, Bobby. Wesley was right, jackass. The Rascals are it forever.
Chinbeards.
You can invite me on the X at That Candid Guy, TikTok, Instagram, and Threads at That Candid. You can find me on Facebook at Andre Melball Wrestling Talk, or on our YouTube page, youtube.com/at Andre M. Melball Wrestling Talk. You can also find me and Mel's beautiful, beautiful voices now appearing on A Plus Productions. You can check them out over on Facebook at A Plus Productions on Facebook, or go to aplusproductions.com. That is EHPLUS Productions.com to check out. You can subscribe to the RSS feeds for our wrestling feed, and then a separate feed for our sports feed, and a separate feed for our entertainment feed. So we're not overloading anybody with. If you want to just hear wrestling, you just hear wrestling. If you want to just hear entertainment, you hear entertainment. If you just want to hear sports, you're going to hear sports. So there'll be a couple crossover shows, but lots of content coming over there at A Plus Productions with our friends Boris, Matt, and Steve Swift, along with myself and Melball, dropping content over there. You can also find me here on twitch.tv/ourlocalestablishment or youtube.com/at our local establishment. This coming Sunday, I will be live with Lauren Goodnight to review the All In pay-per-view. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And I will be back with our Marvel talk on the MCU when we return on September 18th to talk the Agatha All Along. Love you, Q Bobby. New remix. Let's go. You can also find us over at youtube.com/@backbreakervideo, where Mike simulcasts all his stuff. And you can find him live on twitch.tv/Mike the Ref for his AEW watch alongs, which he will be doing this coming Sunday for All In. So check that out. And then you want replays of all the gaming content that he does over there on Twitch, go to youtube.com/@backbreaker_gaming. Melball, where can they find you?
If you're wanting to follow a Melball, you can follow her on the X thing at Collins Melball. You can follow her on everything else, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Mastodon, and Blue Sky at Melball Collins. You can also find me on Our Local Establishment on this programming every Friday at 8 p.m. Mountain Time. Unless it's not. And we already told you it's not. Next week. Yeah, you can also find me on Astro Pizarro's YouTube channel where we do our show, Ladies Wrestling Showcase. We have a lot of ish to talk about on there the next time we get on there, so we got to get on there. Chippity chop, chip chippy. Oh, man. You can, if you're also wanting to watch any of the wrestling that we have mentioned today, we will leave links in the description box below. It is stardom-world.com, njpwworld.com, or wrestle-universe.com. NJPW World is, I believe, 1,299 yen, or approximately 1,250
Canadian, or about $10 American.
You said so many numbers, and I just
1,250 yen, 1,450
Canadian. Okay, shush. Too many numbers. I've already forgotten the first one. Damn it. Shout out Sean Spears. So, Wrestle Universe is going to be Wrestle Universe instead. Why? I want to keep my dinner down, sir. Wrestle Universe and Stardom World are $10 Canadian, but Stardom is more like $7.50 actually right now. But I hate you right now. You can't even show me the nice looking one. You're showing me the ugly ones. Oh my God. Okay. Stardom Dash World and Wrestle Universe is like $10 Canadian. Stardom is actually more like $7.50. Still some great prices to watch some amazing wrestling. If you're wanting a taster of New Japan World, you can go watch their TV title championship matches. All of them are free to watch. So you could watch Zack Sabre Jr. take on the amazing amount of people that he did, including Hiroshi Tanahashi and Matt Riddle. You can see Jeff Cobb's run with the TV title. Go check it out. Andre, my trusted friend and colleague, ? Do you have anything else to say to the beautiful people?
You're watching OLE, and this is a Dijak Hijack.
I just want to say thank y'all so very much for joining us here on Our Local Establishment. If you're on the Twitch, thank you so much. If you can, give us a follow. We would really appreciate it. It's going to be later time we jump online. If you want to give us a subscribe, we would really appreciate it, but you don't have to, but we would very much appreciate that. Also, if you are over on the YouTube, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. Don't forget to share us out. Tell your friends, family, and all the loose explosions that happen to exist in this world. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can be alerted every time we drop a new video.
Bring down your face. And that being said, I am your Melball. Over there is Andre. We will see you next time. Mwah.
Ready to fight, ready to go, that's my violent word. Taking chances, a gift I just can't